Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Time in California is 4:19 a.m. And yes, I'm up before daylight. Miss Leo, you will understand that eternal alarm clock is going on, a spiritual alarm clock. It's been up for about a couple hours now. Woke me up, but there's some work that needs to be done. And that retrograde is coming up, I'm not scared of, but my body, my spirit is talking. And I am just very grateful and I'm happy. That is my neighbor, and he wants to form a YouTube channel with his kids, and he's seen me perform and he's seen some stuff, so it's very interesting. All love and light. Let me just say that even though for wherever I live, your hood's your home, whatever it is, I don't care if it's the hills or whatever. But for where I am, it's known for a certain type of spot. Even back in the day, I'm learning. But there's a lot of love in the hood. I'm just saying, like, the D-boys, the neighbors, everybody, everything is nothing of coincidence. And I really am just grateful. Even the first moving here, and people just, man, never sit there and just judge somebody based off of a label that they have. I don't care if it's the D-boy, you know what I'm saying, even the homeless bum, the wino, whatever's going on, whoever it is, never judge for that part. It's just a label. That's like me being a retired pro and I'm still a sweetheart. I'm a whole different person now. Anyway, I'm happy. I just feel an abundance of love. Before I forget, some of you guys are noticing that for some of my videos, don't forget, no apologies, I don't have any makeup on. But my face tends to go from big to small. I'm all over the place. You guys are having a chance to see how my body acts. So whether it be the thyroid issue, which is a part of your metabolism, so you cannot control how your body just blows up. I can have a chicken wing, it's all bad. I can have a piece of broccoli, it's all bad. Okay? Plus, my cycle's coming. It's bad. My cycle's in alignment with the universe, as a lot of us women are, okay? It's about that time of month. So I'm look like a pumpkin for a couple weeks or a week and a half. It's not there yet, but I'm just saying it's getting there. So, and not just that, plus after I had that abneoplasty or tummy tuck done along with the liposuction, they cut the fat cells off in one area permanently, but fat transfers other parts of your body. So some people are thinking about getting cosmetic surgery like that. Be happy with who you are. And like I said, if I had known then what I know now, because that was my ex-husband's waste of $15,000. Come to find out I have a thyroid issue. It was easily fixable. But it's a process. So that's why I can't eat certain things. I can't eat like I used to. But yeah, my thermostat is broke. So anyway, you guys, what I'm going to do is I woke up to an abundance of wonderful messages. An abundance of wonderful messages from my brothers, my sisters. I need to get some more business cards made. I am grateful and I am happy. And let me say again that God makes no mistakes. God makes no mistakes. And I was so happy yesterday. I like that Scorpio. I swear, the more we get to know each other and more starting to mesh, like we just said, stop the bullshit. Let's go ahead and come on, what's up? And the little things that we do for each other. And just even for waking up to his good morning messages, even his evening messages I woke up to and I missed. Yeah, he likes me. I know you love me. What's up? And it was nice to just sit there and show up to his job and bring him lunch for a change. And he does little things for me too. But I like our connect. It's working. We're learning each other. And I like the fact that we could communicate and have conversations and work through some shit. Baby daddy couldn't work through that shit. OG, Virgo, I had to cuss him out and tell him about himself yesterday. My thing is that I'm not trying to be mean. Some of you guys know I'm the sweetest person you'll ever meet. I will give you the shirt off my back and I'm saying, I'm going to feed you for real. What's going on? You're going to gain some weight. But as my dad used to call me a Doberman, my brother referred to me as a Doberman. That was my name. Still my name. There's a reason why I'm a Doberman. In case some of you guys can't tell, I'm probably that girl you want to call. If some shit go down, I would ask questions later. Just point, I'm attacking, I'll fuck them up. We'll just sit there and have drinks and laugh about it later. I'm very protective. I'm loyal to those who are loyal to me. I'll say it like that. I'm very protective. And if you ever get me to the point to where I have to put my fangs, my teeth into your body, I'm talking about that spiritually. I latch on when I attack. I'm not letting go. You have to damn near kill me and destroy me. I'm very fair with justice and truth. But you got to just don't. I'm the sweetest person. Very loving. But just don't piss me off. And you have to do something pretty major to get me to that point. But that's me. People saw me doing court cases. I'm very aggressive. I'm sweet, but I'm aggressive. I'm not shy. If I don't like you, you're going to find out. If I love you, you'll know too. Libras love passionately. But anyways, the reason why I was labeled as a Doberman. But anyway, what I'm learning now, I really have learned a lot through dealing with Dante about what I want and what I don't want, things that triggered me from past traumas and just moving forward and what's good for me. And so for OG Virgo, my intent is not to hurt people. Even right now, I'm sitting here, I have this book in front of me that Libra Gang, I love me some you. You guys still got that rap flow, blood. I remember that first concert or performance I went to. That was in downtown Oak. Was me and my ex, Steve. Remember that? Like it's 2009, and you was killing it. You still killing it. Was happy to see you. Like on Marco Polo, you're very yum yum. I miss you, my friend. Come by. I'll cook for you. Help me hang some pictures. I don't know. Let's talk. I like to hear what you have to say. You're very yum yum. But anyway, where's I going with this? So I'm looking at this book though, and things I'm still studying. So I'm taking the online course too. It's good. I'm a nerd, as some know, nerd on steroids. But between disarming the narcissist, that's one thing I'm reading. But also too about the 4 agreements. It's a part of my journey. It's hard for certain things about, be impeccable with your word. That's one thing. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. These are goals and things we have to look into ourselves, even to work on just being a better person. And it's hard because we have human emotions. And so it's weird because there's a few different zodiac or astro signs. And we're very intuitive. Like Cancer's intuitive. Libras, we're intuitive. Leos are intuitive too. Spiritual, intuitive. We all operate different. Capricorns. Aries too. Everybody has a different way. It's the way we operate and mold though. Like sometimes your soul just knows some shit before you do. And it's hard because I'm not trying to assume, but you just know bullshit when you smell it. But then you still have to ask questions. I have to figure out how to do this in a smooth fashion. Because I'm not going to lie, I have a special type of anger issue as some seen. I'm like a ticking time bomb. And if you ever get me to that point, it's going to be a problem. So I'm very funny about who I surround myself with. Like for right now, I'm very happy with the people that surround me, the energies that surround me, because I have people who are trying to grow on their paths too. And we all have been inspirational, influential to each other. It's possible. Keep that shit 100. We're good. I like what's on my diet right now. It's very yum yum. But then McDonald's pops up out of nowhere. I don't need that processed food. What the fuck's going on in my life right now? And people got me mixed up for boo boo the fool. And people try to take and test your kindness for weakness. And my biggest thing for Miss Capricorn, I'm going to say it one more again, because you were the one who put that bubble in my head a couple years ago, even before my brother passed away. You can see I'm being too nice to people, and people will tend to take advantage of that. Boundaries. And it's all good and fun and dandy when people can sit there and get over it. As long as you say yes, it's no problem. Just do whatever they want you to do, whatever. Just it's like, okay. But you start to say the word no, and I'm not cool with this, and what the hell, and start questioning shit and back up and pause and say, I'm not feeling it. And you start speaking how you feel and question, that's when people start to have a problem. Not everybody, but just some folks, the general population. It's all fun and dandy till you start saying the word no and setting your boundaries. And so, as I'm getting out of a situation with baby daddy, and it's like the more I'm going through this journey, it was a good lesson. It was a fun experience. We had fun. But he was not for me for a lot of reasons. And all looks good on the outside is not good on the inside. Not saying that he's a bad person. He's just not for me. He had a problem with not respecting boundaries. I don't like people who gaslight and guilt trip and passive aggressive and all this other shit that goes on. And it's not cool. It's not good. And people don't realize what they do until you call them out. And all of a sudden, some people could take that and change some things. Like me and Scorpio had that a couple times. We went back and forth with some things, but we worked through it. So now we understand each other. We're vibing a lot different. Our bond is strong. I like that. But he's mature enough to say, you know what? I get what you're saying. Now I understand. Let me go ahead and do better and fix. It's not just for me to accommodate me, but also fix himself too. We're doing this together. But some people you can't do that with. All of a sudden, it's everybody else's fault but theirs. And they will not take accountability for their actions, what they say and do. And then they do, they say, you know what, you're right. But all of a sudden do the same shit over again. Nothing says apology other than change behavior. And so as I'm getting out of the situation with baby daddy who does not know how to respect boundaries. So I'm going to see how this goes because I know he has a pattern too. And I think this last round we had a conversation. Some shit hit him hard. I think I meant what I said, that if you love me enough, you leave me alone. And because of what I said, I meant what I said. I'm not apologizing for that. But maybe it sunk in. I let him know in that goodbye letter. We can always be friends. He still has the keys. He can always come anytime he wants to. But I have somebody else. At first I'm going to say OG Virgo. He didn't make probation. He's doing too much too soon. I've seen him, but then it hasn't even been like barely a week. And just, I don't know. I don't like him. My body's having an allergic reaction to him the same I have with baby daddy. We're not doing that. No. They have similar backgrounds too. And in fact, I was looking at my place today. I was looking around because he asked me to come over and take a shot after doing basketball because he's retired, but he still has side hustles. And this motherfucker leaves clothes at my house, like purposely brought clothes over and left them for, like, just to come over. And he left over some toiletries, like male toiletries, like, you know what I'm saying, some mouthwash and deodorant, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting very comfortable. It's very soon. Like, what are you doing right now? No. I don't mind, but I don't know you like that. You're doing too much too soon. That's like when females get comfortable with dudes, they start living over like their tampons and panties and like their clothes too, and change their clothes and some shoes and just know that's a lot going on. I work too hard for my freedom. Not gonna happen. Anyway, but about Virgo, he has this player card. I called him out on his bullshit. My thing is that I'm not filtered. Some people know that I just say some shit. They're like, this bitch does not give a fuck. No, I don't. I'm telling you how I feel. I don't care. I'm gonna sit there and G-rate this shit. I'm telling you how I feel. I have to work on my filter, but you're gonna know exactly how I feel if I feel a certain way about you. Not to hurt your feelings, not to hurt you. I'm telling you how I feel from my perception. So, mood killed for me for OG Virgo. He's older. And what he told me at first is not what is. So if I find out at first, and I'm calling you bullshit because I'm not stupid. You guys know I'm not the type of person who hallucinates like this. So if you sit there and say something to me, I'm remember the fuck you said. So when I first meet him, he doesn't have any kids and he's never been married, which is still true. No drama. But then I find out, all of a sudden, he has 6 kids and 4 different baby mamas. And he's saying some statements to me that, like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, because he says he knows he's not a like person. I can see why. And I ask questions now. So why do you have 6 different kids by 4 different baby mamas? How come you didn't work things out? Why are you not married? That's a red flag too. You have to have some type of long-term committed relationship. Something's wrong. And not just that, it's the way he talks. It was kind of misogynistic. I don't like. I didn't like the way he said certain things. He has more of a I like sarcasm. Don't get me wrong, but he does passive aggressive statements too. And my biggest thing for him, I could get past that small shit. We can work through that part. But it makes me wonder, like, you know how some people are joking, but they're really not joking? So right now, I have a thyroid issue. So my face is starting to blow up. My stomach is getting bigger, but I'm not eating that much. You see, I'm trying to explain to you how it works. And he's heard me on the phone with the doctors. But then you're making hints in there about my weight. But I thought you said I was beautiful, though. But what's going on here? You're just not meeting me, but what's going on? I don't know. I feel some type of way about that. I'm not offended by it, but I'm letting you know what's going on. I don't need you to sit there and be a health coach and you're not even a professional. So I'm telling you that the thyroid controls your thermostat for your metabolism. So you either gain weight, lose weight. You can't control it. Some things happen beyond that. It's actually a gland issue, and the doctors confirm on the phone. Versus trying to tell me how I should be eating, but then you don't even eat vegetables and fruits. But I have tons of veggies and fruits in there. You see me always eating on some celery, some bell pepper, something. But I don't like the way he came at me with that. I told him that too. But anyway, not even this. That's the fact that he did not respect boundaries. So, and it's weird. I'm gonna tell you guys too, which is interesting, is that he had a testimony for me today, or yesterday. Because the day before he came over, the 10th, that was on Monday. And I'm telling you, this really is not a good time. It's not a celebrating. This is a day that my brother's homegoing was. I'm having an abundance of spiritual energy right now. I have things I have to get done. I have a to-do list to do. And he was not respecting boundaries. I let him know that, hey, you know what? Over the weekend, and me and my homeboy, we're going to sit there and work this out, but I'm choosing him. We can still be cool homies, but you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. And his thing was still trying to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get some. So you see me walking through the door, you come to my door, and you see tears in my eyes, and you see me in the middle of something. I'm on the phone with doctors. I'm trying to take care of business. You see, I'm letting you know. And this motherfucker took a shower after he played basketball. But he's still trying to get the pussy. Really, bruh? And like, you know, I say, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to take one for the team. And so if a female says something like that, I'm saying I'm really not in the mood, but fuck, I'll do it anyway. He was ready with his dick out. I was disgusted. I was like, that did it for me. I was like, you just have no regard to your selfish ass. That's no different than baby daddy. It's all about them because he had a performance. He was here to come smoke and here to have a drink for a minute and here to catch up and let me cater to him. But you're in my turf and you're doing this to me, but you're not taking accountability how I feel and what I'm going through. My true friends, I would say, the people that are on here, the people that surround me, that's like me saying, if I know you're going through something, I'm going to be there as a friend above anything else. I told him that. I said, I need a friend. I don't need all this other shit. And not just that, I'm telling you, I have somebody else. And you're still testing the waters anyway, that shows me not just how much disregard you have for me, but even the relationship I'm trying to form with somebody else. So even now, I'm going to fuck you up even more. So I have no regard for my mouth. So now I become a Doberman. So I'm going to let situations play out, but when I have that moment, it's going to be a problem. I'm not testing you on purpose. I'm just sitting here observing. And not just that. So I play piano, I play keyboard. I don't know how to play the organ too well. But as he's building this church and this forming foundation, it'd be one thing if people do things for spiritual purpose just because. You should not have to be paid for certain things. I see the vision, okay? I get it. I have a copy of the flyer. I'm supposed to go to a service I didn't go to. But if you're trying to build something and do it for the right reasons, I'll support you. I'm not going to sit there and be a part of your church because I'm not Christian. I'm a mix of everything. People don't know what the hell I am. But if I have a gift to help you to build, I don't mind doing that. I just really have a problem with people who do things for personal and selfish gain. And so where it started out, he had a vision and helping to build his church, have the pastor's card, all this other stuff. I can get that part. But then when he starts talking about building a brand off these people and whoever he uses to market for the church, He wants to sit there and build a business and promoting and building bands to sit there and perform out in public, like for other things, like for jazz or live bands, whatever the hell else. But he's trying to monetize off of that. So for me, I take spirituality very serious, as some know. So you're taking off of the idea you originally gave to me about trying to build the church and something better for just giving back to the community and building in God's name, the universe's name, divine's name. But then you want to monetize off of it. And then I have to keep things separate. So now you need help with all these things. You want me to give you free services so you can sit there and gain from it? You got me fucked up. For real. Some people already know who I am. Because I'm a paralegal background too. I can do contracts and proposals and help you build a portfolio, whatever else. But you're doing it for the wrong reasons. That reminded me of my mother, because whatever she had me do to take down that church, that was a hellstorm. And I knew I should not have touched it. I knew I should not have touched it because it was not for the right reason. Some people are looking just for help and for clarity and truth. And I manifested that. But my mother did it for bragging rights, ego, and pride. And to showboat. People like that disgust me. And so I'm looking at him some type of way. And so yesterday, we had a conversation because he called in the morning. And as usual clockwork, since we hooked up and he crossed each other's paths, he calls every morning, but he wants to see me every day. True enough, he bought me a gift, but I bought him a gift too. But in the meantime, I'm seeing a pattern. Same with baby daddy. They're more self-serving and it's selfish. It's a selfish energy. I don't like that. That's not yum yum. I'm getting too comfortable. This is not a vacation resort. I'm not one of those females that need to have a man. Come on now. I prefer females anyway. Don't get smart with me. But I'm feeling some type of way. I'm having an allergic reaction to this. But he wanted. So when he talked to me yesterday, that's Jamaica and his hibiscus tea, by the way, mixed with chamomile. But anyway, so he called me in the morning as usual. I always wake up to Scorpio's text in the morning before even daylight sometimes, and I love that. We just say good morning, how you doing, how'd you sleep, and just catch up. And that's how we start our day throughout the day. It's like having homies. That's the broski. I'm not broski. That's my number one. I say it like that. I'll leave him as my main. Like you said, that's my main. But then I have homeboy calls like clockwork. And I didn't make it to his comedy event. I was pissed off on purpose. I'm not on purpose. I was pissed off. I didn't go to his comedy thing on purpose. Because even some of the things he was saying, it's not... He's funny, don't get me wrong, but some parts of his comedy will make you want to punch him in the face. I'm not going to lie. There's some shit that he said that was offensive when it comes towards women's rights and just certain things. And Trump, and I had to let him get out. He had to go. But he's still new in being a comedian, so I'll give him credit. But he already pissed me off because he was not respecting my boundaries. And I'm letting you know several times I have stuff going on. I'm in a certain type of mood. And he was not respected. He just was trying to sit there and just still trying to test the waters. Now I'm to fuck you up, Jack. And something he said yesterday when I talked to him. So he called in the morning yesterday. And just saying good morning. I guess he was doing a temperature check because I cut him hella short after he left the day before on Monday. And I did not go to his comedy show. And I'm feeling some type of way. You could tell my energy will switch on you. Like, we're scales. Don't forget. So if you tip my scales, run. Or you better make it right. And it's hard to tip my scales, but I'm saying I'm the nicest person, but even the nicest person has their limit. So he calls in the morning, and I'm sitting there watching a movie, relaxing in bed. I'm not thinking about him. You're already canceled. Your show is canceled, blood. When the first time people show you who they really are, believe that shit. I saw a lot. I'm the good. Not saying he's a bad person. He's not for me. And so throughout the day, he called and wanted to see how I'm doing, just checking on me. And he's still trying to link up, I'm sure. Now I see what baby daddy was talking about, but no feeding stray dogs. They don't go away. And so And so I ended up telling him, I said, you know what, I really have a problem with how things happen on Monday, and I feel some type of way. This shit's not going to work. And from what your actions show, you do not respect me. And that's going to get you fucked up. And so we had a conversation. So he wants to know what he did. And I said, I told him I went off and I went in on him. When it came about me and Scorpio, I'm telling you that I like this person a lot. I feel love with this person. I am going to build something with this person. So you know what? You're cool, but I'm going to fuck with homeboy over here. He has more of a history. We've been there a lot more, and that's going to be me. And so as I tell you this, you're still trying to fuck on me, shows you're not respecting me. If I'm telling you that I'm having a hard day because my brother passed away this day, well, he didn't pass away this day, he was buried that day. I'm having spiritual shit I'm working on. I'm trying to get my business to-do list. You're starting to fuck with my money now. So I'm trying to sit there and work my YouTube stuff. I'm trying to get my business stuff out the way aside from my job. And you're sitting here interrupting me. And I'm telling you, I'm busy. You're still trying to stick around. You're not respecting me. And so what kills me too is that he tried to do this tit for tat thing. He said he gave me a testimony though. So on Monday, he was sitting in my living room. And it's so weird because there was a crow that was outside. Some of you guys will have spiritual and metaphysical experiences with me. Everything has a code. There was a crow that was outside and it kept crowing. So either it was a recognition that my brother had been buried that day, but it caught his eye. He was like, something's be offset. He said, usually that means somebody's about to die. And so, yeah, it could be that or a couple things. And so he was telling me that the same time that he said that yesterday, the same time that he saw the crow, it caught his eye, caught both of our eyes. We both paused. It was the same time that his cousin passed away on Monday. Nothing's a coincidence. So now he's in awe because he's seeing some things that are happening. He is seeing the priestess side of Tammy now because I have an awakening again. So I am picking up where I left off, and I am powerful. I'm getting a lot of energy right now. But some people turn non-believers into believers, and things I don't even have to explain. Now you're going to start there and be just as awake with me. But anyway, he tried to apologize, and he was like, I said, it's only fair you give me another chance, because he says, if I know that I made a mistake. I was like, no, it's not a mistake. You have a pattern, and that's in your nature. Some people do not deny their nature. There's a reason why I have a black widow attached to a web on my leg that my dad gifted me with before he passed away, and I got tattooed on me. There's a reason why I'm labeled as a Doberman. So, some things are just in your nature. You do not deny your nature. Some people have a nature of just being loving, overly nurturing. Some people have a nature of being just deceitful and liars and gamers. That's not a mistake, my dear. That's your nature. And I can see if people fall out every once in a while. But if you're showing a consistent pattern that's continuously confirming what I'm looking in your nature, that's not a mistake. But you want to have a chance to rectify it or not to fix it. And my thing is like, it'd be one thing if we're trying to build something, but I'm telling you, I already have somebody anyway. You're not respecting that part. That shows a lot. There was no misunderstanding in how I said what I said. The fact is, you just thought I was going to sit there and let you fuck on me anyway and still continue further, but that's going to be disrespecting what I have going on over here and me too. Still be friends. We had fun, but I'm making this choice, so you have to respect my decision. Again, with boundaries. So, as some people know, I don't sit there and keep going and going and going. But once I have my eyes and target locked on you like that, and you woke up this beast in me, you'll hear all the truth. Unfiltered. So I made him feel bad. And so his thing with too, so even with killing with that is I'm letting you know, I just don't feel comfortable. I don't like the energy. You're not an honest person. And then he tries to backtrack on what he says, because I have to roll the tape back. And so the situation, he said, I apologize if I ever hurt you or offended you. I understand where you're coming from, especially as you just got a relationship and this happened to you. And it was on peaceful notes. But then he calls back 2 minutes later. He's like, well, you know what? Wait a minute. I still need your help with this website and the business part of this for my venture. And I still want your fingers for that keyboard or the piano. But again, here we go with selfish gain. So whatever I said to him just went in one ear, came out the other. I could separate business from personal. but he has not a good, genuine intent. Therefore, I can't fuck with you. But I said, I brushed him off with that part. And then he's like, I'm going to come by after 10 o'clock and just say hi. So I'm letting you know all the shit we just had a conversation about. And you want to come over my house at 10 o'clock at night? Why are you coming over my house so late? What's going on with you? You going to test the waters again? Still trying to make a connect? Nah. So what Tammy did, I sent him a message after. Before I went to sleep, I came home. I saw one of the D-boys outside. He reminds me of my brother so much. And I'm going to get there in a second, too. I really am blessed. I say angels come in different forms. We do reincarnate. We do recycle. And so you can see it in my eyes. I'm tired. I'm still taking the radioiodine pills or the radiation pills. I ran my errands. I'm tired, though. Nobody's trying to hit on me like that. He's not trying to hit on me like that. He gave me a hug, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. What's up? How you doing? I came in and poured him a drink and just all talk for a minute and then just bounce right back out. It's all love. Ain't nothing. I really appreciate the way that these men protect their sisters over here. It feels like family. So even if I had to cut off my family on one side, I still have people, angels that watch over. Believe that. So I sent him a message after for OG Virgo. And I just let him know I'm not feeling it. Keep it 100. I'm not feeling it. And so he called after and left a message. I slept through and then sent me a text message. He still needs to come and get his shit. But I'm going to make myself not available for reasons. I just need space away. I need some air. There's nothing else to talk about. You just know that when I'm having an allergic reaction to spiritual energy, that is not good for me. It was an experience. We're passing on through. But you're not the one, bruh. Even though he's trying to make himself the one. We're past that because I'm getting too much. It just, And that was that. So on other notes, I am happy because I saw not just Scorpio yesterday. I like the way he looks at me. Little cute little self. I'm glad he liked lunch. I like doing little stuff like that. We can do that for each other. I don't know. I'm still looking at that bottle he gave me on the way home. I have not touched it, but it was sweet. Just little things he does. I'll probably see him today. Then I saw my Aries sis. She is so beautiful. I love her hair. But she's always cute though. She just has a certain swag about her. I don't know. She's just cute. She's cute. I have little glasses too. But I like her energy too. I really appreciate her because I had to pick up some more printer ink later. I got it. But my printer ran out of ink and I had to print up a document. Just thank you for having my back. What else is there? I saw, oh my God, before I forget. So most importantly, a few things, because I do have a license. I do have a driver's license. I do have a car. However, some people know I have a health condition. Because of my thyroid, I pass out atrial fibrillation thing, the arrhythmia from my heart. And I've had episodes where I've had the vertigo issue, like you feel dizzy while you're driving, all of a sudden it just, you pass out, you just run into something. It's not good. So I choose not to drive. I like walking anyway. Walking is yum yum. It gives you air to breathe and expand your mind, all kinds of fun stuff. It's spiritual for me. So I can drive short distances, but I don't drive often. And I'm okay with that. So I don't always take an Uber. I take Uber too, but it's expensive. So I'm talking about like, you can get a bus pass for like $5. I'm still balling the budget. I don't care. I'm keeping that shit 100. Some people are too proud to take a bus. You can get a bus pass like $5 for a day or a Clipper card versus having to take $11 here, $17 there, $34 here, whatever for having to do Uber and Lyft. Come on, bruh. Be more sensible. I'm being frugal. I'm trying to invest and save. I have things to do. And plus, you can take a window seat and just chill and listen to your music or watch videos. You meet people, but I prefer that. But so I took the bus today to my appointments and just got around like that. And I'm cool with that. Bus and BART. I like BART too. I like the new BART trains. They're interesting. But I ran into, I'm 42 years old. And I'll be 43 this year. And my brother who passed away, even my stepbrother and my older brothers are all 7+ years older than me. My brother's 7 years. He would have been 7 years older. And some of you guys are on my page who grew up with me. I was Yancey's little sister. And I remember so many of you guys, we all had travels. But for the first time in years, I was trying to look for him when my brother passed away. And that was 2 years ago. We hadn't seen him in years. He fell off the map. We all have journeys. But I saw Darren. And, damn. I'm not saying the last name, but you in my circle gonna know who he is. For John W, for Jason P, you can pass this on to Van. I'll probably pass this on to Chief. Ron R, but I saw your boy. And it was nice because we kind of became and sat next to me. We missed out on so much. And our travels have been similar because he has demons he was facing and still facing. Never forget, even after his mom passed away, I was like, wow. He's still trying to kick that addiction. He lost a lot of weight. He still got that good hair though. And I got his number. He's going to come by and kick, or I'll make him some lunch or something. But it was good to catch up with that part of my family, because I grew up, I was like Yancy's little sister. And I'm serious, when my brother went away to jail and in the military, between him, Paul, who passed away, he missed Paul's funeral too. But those like my big brother. So even if my brother was not there for me, I still had his homies had me. You feel me? But just pray for him. I'm serious. Just really pray for him, because at one point he was healthy and looking good, but then you watch your friends waste away in a certain way. That shit's crazy. Just pray for your boy. He's doing okay. He's in good spirits, and it was nice to see him. And he said to say hey to y'all, for Yancy's friends. It was good to see him. Just pray for him. I'm just leave it like that. We all have demons to face, and about how you do it in just certain things. And even for Libra gang, oh God, I'm being emotional. My cycles come, you guys, don't trip. But there's certain people that come in your life to introduce you things to make you greater and help you grow along your journey. The simplest things, like pebbles in a pond. And so what he shares with me and opens to me, I will share with my brothers and my sisters. And I'm going to share with my brother. But anyway, you guys, I'm not sorry for rambling. There's a lot on my chest right now. I have spiritual works to do. I have my YouTube stuff to start getting ready for. But I am going to start focusing on different subjects and aspects of my other channel. So I could do a mukbang. So I made some red cabbage with some peppers and some onions and all kinds of yum stuff. Sauteed Jamaican style. And I also have some party wings I had. I used the air fryer. I could use that too while I talk about anything and everything. But what will be the subject of my next channel? I have a couple requests in, so I'm trying to formulate those answers. But I just right now need to breathe. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate for my fam, James, JB. I'm so proud of you. Just thank you. I love my dragon, my Bishop O'Dowd family. For Dante J, my pride fam, don't be a stranger. You can make the dessert for me. I'll eat it with you. What's up? We'll do it together. But come on over for some tea. What's going on? And I will be volunteering for Pride again this year. It's going back. I'm coming back with a vengeance. It's going down. But anyway, I'm grateful for so many of you guys. I'm thankful for angels that surround me. And even if you think you're alone, you're not. I'm never lonely for a reason. I'm just saying. So anyway, you guys have a good day. I am getting ready because I feel it in the air about that retrograde. I already got text messages from a few folks this morning already since like 3-something. There's energy in the air. And I do believe and agree with what Ms. Leo said, because for new moon, it's potent when it has a certain energy 3 days before and 3 days after. Full moon, girl, this one's amplified. I'm attracting all kinds of shit that's going down. I just need to keep that one. I don't know. Is it so hard? I don't know. You attract just different conversations, different ethnicities, and just different backgrounds. I'm absorbing a lot. And there's something I'm not telling you guys. So a couple of you guys know, because when I say I study, I mix everything is something that you guys don't know. Delta Sigma Theta, I need to reinstate, I know. For being an Eastern Star, I did that at one time. And there's another society that I still am a part of that deals with connection to a lot of my other practices. Not Buddhism. There's more. And Jala, the other Virgo, my teacher, my spiritual mentor, who I had to discontinue too, but still taught me a lot. There's some things there's a lot more that exists beneath the surface. And connection to a lot. So people wonder what the hell, when they come to my house about some things that obviously feel a certain energy and they start having these things happen to them and for them. There's a connection. There's another society that I'm a part of. And so you do spiritual exercises to test that. And it comes to laws of attraction and alchemy. So you can even attract energy without even trying. And so my thing, I have to figure out how to turn it on and off. Because the off valve is not working right now. I don't know. I don't know. But I think I might start focusing on spiritual practices for my other channel a lot more often because people are asking questions. Everything has an energy. And so for the mediums, practitioners, people not necessarily trying to get those gifts. We all have the same gifts. It's about growing and understanding what you have and how to utilize it, but for light, not for bad stuff. But it's still fun to watch. Just like you being able to read somebody's brain all of a sudden, you know exactly what they're thinking. But then, I don't know, it's interesting how you read energy and how you attract people without even trying. But you have a magnet. Again, the importance of grounding and shielding. So I'm not sorry for rambling. I'm going to drink this tea. I am going to set my altar up because it is burned out and burned wonderfully. I am going to enjoy my day. I will be seeing Mr. Scorpio today. I will be going to Miss Leo's event tonight. Oh, for Libro. I mean, not Libro. For little big bro. D. Miss Leo's having an event tonight from 7 to 8. You want to go? Yeah, she is just cute and yum. And she's a financial coach too, life coach. And she really is good at what she does. You have to think about our kids anyway. Our kids are the same age. So right up your alley. You have to meet her. Oh, she's wonderful. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a good day.